Hi, this is Christian, and welcome to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news. Coming your way, Week 2 final scores. It was the Manning Bowl between the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning, and Eli Manning and the New York Giants. The Giants dropped to 0-2 due to Eli Manning's 4 picks. Noshan Moreno added 2 touchdowns and over 100 yards for the Denver Broncos. And Peyton Manning threw some touchdowns as well, one to Julius Thomas. So, the Broncos are looking very good as a possible Super Bowl champion contender. So, we'll find out what happens in the coming weeks for the Giants and the Broncos. But the final score was 41-23. The San Francisco 49ers never stood a chance as the Seahawks dominated in the second half of this game. 29-3. Marshawn Lynch added a few touchdowns, and Russell Wilson played good in the second half. Colin Kaepernick did not get much going, and he threw for less than 150 yards. Ouch. Frank Gore couldn't even get 30 yards, and Anquan Boldin was limited to just 1 catch. It was not a good day for the Niners, but on the other hand, the Seahawks were able to get the win. 29-3. It's not looking too good for the Washington Redskins as the Packers dominated the Washington Redskins 38-20. And the score doesn't even tell the whole story. At one point it was 38-7. This game was not close at all as the Packers dominated with Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb, and finally the Packers have an 100-yard rusher, James Starks, with over 100 yards, breaking their terrible streak. The Packers win the game 38-20 over the Washington Redskins. The Arizona Cardinals get their first win of the 2013 season, defeating the Detroit Lions by the score of 25-21. Larry Fitz added 2 catches for 33 yards, but the big story was a big reception from Andre Ellington from Carson Palmer. Now, Calvin Johnson had a long touchdown early in the game and had one right before halftime. But the Lions couldn't finish the deal and the Arizona Cardinals rallied back for the win. Our records for this week. Our records for the first 2 weeks of the NFL season. The upset of the week, Dolphins versus Colts. The most entertaining game, Vikings versus Bears. There were so many close games this week, it was amazing. First you have the Jets versus New England game with the score of 13-10 with New England winning. Then you have Atlanta winning by 7, Baltimore winning by 8, the thriller in Buffalo with Buffalo winning by 1, Chicago winning by 1 with the amazing catch by Martellus Bennett. Then you have the overtime finish between Houston and Tennessee, the score of 30-24. You have the upset in Indianapolis with the Dolphins coming out on top 24-20. The Kansas City Chiefs winning by 1 against the Cowboys 17-16. The Chargers winning by 3 with the last second kick by Nick Novak. Then you have Detroit losing by 4 to the Cardinals. The Saints winning by 2 against the Bucks. And that was it. They're back. Jay Cutler, Phillip Rivers, and Michael Vick all look like they're back to their normal standards. Phillip Rivers looks like he's back to Pro Bowl form again. Jay Cutler looks revitalized with Mark Trestman's offense, throwing to Forte and Marshall, of course. And new addition Martellus Bennett. And then you have Michael Vick, who, if he can stay healthy, he can be one of the best in the game.